Welcome back to my bathroom. For today, it's part 2 to the white elephant gifts from the Dollar Tree. More Christmas crap. First up, you're gonna need some wood, ladies. On this piece of wood, you're going to write sockeye salmon. This is going to be a fishing plaque, fishing trophy. Big mouth Billy Bob Bass. What was that fish called? Big mouth Billy Bass. Oh, they still make them. These are diabetic socks. You're gonna scrunch it up right here, take a clear pony, and do one of these. You've got something that looks like this. And right about here where the texture changes, the diabetic part to the regular part, you're gonna cut it. This isn't going well. Have you seen that $1 million fishing lure? It's called the Mac Daddy. Rich people need to get new hobbies. Leave fishing for the rest of us. Now take your fancy glue gun and glue the sock on the board. Could you imagine losing that while you were fishing? But I guess if you had $1 million to blow, you could pay for a search and rescue team. Oh, I'm sorry. I know your grandmother has dementia and she can't be found right now because she wandered off again. We'd love to find her, but we are busy working with John Paul V on retrieving his $1 million Mac Daddy lure in the bottom of Lake Lanier. Good luck finding Grandma. Here's the sock part of the sock eye. Now you need googly eyes. Then you're gonna glue the googly eye on the sock. So now you have a sockeye salmon trophy plaque. Award. I thought the plunger from last week was my favorite, but this is the new favorite. You could even put a smiley face right there, but I'm a little scared. It's too good. I don't want to mess it up. For the next one, we're making a redneck cake. For that, you're gonna need some Mountain Dew, a whole lot of Kentucky water. They didn't have Mountain Dew at the Dollar Tree. They did have a 4-pack of Mountain Lightning, not Mountain Lion, Mountain Lightning. Boom. But by the time you bought as many as you're gonna need, you would have spent more money because I had a coupon for this. Kentucky water, and you're gonna need something to put the cans on. Reload the glue gun. In the center, we're gonna put a can of beans. Give it a little rim job. Oh wait, that's not gonna work. The can of beans is taller than the Mountain Dew can, so we'll take that out last. Let's crack open one of these things. Whoa. That tastes like radioactive waste. That's something you clean toilets with. Line the Mountain Dew cans around the bean can. Away with the bean can. This is going to be a 2-tiered cake, multi-layered. So we're gonna brick lay the cans in the center. I remember when I was younger, I used to have this rich friend and I would go over to her house a lot, and she had a playroom, which was beyond me. I don't even have a room. And you have a playroom where you just play in? Mind-blowing. My first friend to get a computer, and she had all these Barbies and dolls and all this junk. I wasn't interested in that. Let me see this computer. Let me see what the WWW is about. She had a diaper cake in her playroom, and I was thinking to myself, I must have been 8 years old. What the hell is that about? Wasting diapers like that? People do that? What? That was rich people stuff to me. This looks incredible. I got this star, but I also have this. Oh, which one do you think is gonna look better? This one? Oh, probably that one, right? You're gonna need a lot of glue for this. And this was 12 cans of Mountain Dew, but we're not done yet. They have this tinsel garland. Beautiful. Okay, I lied. This is my favorite one. It's gonna sizzle up my insides. You'll need some paper for this one. And you need to write... That's it. This is a good book, by the way. It talks about how trying really is the best part of something, or that period of learning where you're really sucking. Kind of like I'm doing right now. I'm really sucking at this YouTube gig. Someone called me a hoe yesterday. God bless. I'm sucking at this. I'm getting better, but it's taken a long time. I mean, how long have we been here? 5 years? Still can't get proper equipment, but that's the fun part. If I knew what I was doing, I probably wouldn't do it anymore, because that's when it's not fun anymore. There's no challenge. Why do it? Take a snack baggie, some candy canes. As you can see, these are candy cane spoons. The D25 tree was out of actual candy canes. You're gonna do this. Break the candy cane and put it in your little baggie here. Did you know that candy canes, were created by a German choir master? He couldn't figure out why is this hard? There we go. He couldn't figure out how to keep the kids quiet, so he invented the candy cane. That's really sweet and innocent. You know what they used to do to make us shut up at church? Pretend this is the Bible, and here's you as a child talking. For several reasons, I don't think that would go well in today's times. Kind of like paddling at schools. We used to get the beat down at school. You'd go to the principal's office and you knew it was coming. He'd break out this suitcase looking thing and there was 3 different ones. And for some reason, one of them always had signatures on it, which I never quite understood. So typically it would be a male figure, a man, the principal, in his 40s, 50s. And here you are, a young woman, 7, 8, and you're asked to bend down in front of the man and he's supposed to whip you with a wooden paddle. That was weird. Now you're gonna cut this little gem out and just give it a little staple and you have a candy cane puzzle. You have one of those fancy things, a Cricut, you can make a nice little cover, or hell, a colored printer. You have a colored printer? I have a colored printer. There's color there, but it doesn't print. I don't know how to get it to connect. It only prints black and white, and it's got this huge skid mark of black ink that comes down the page. I think it's because I won the ink on an auction at eBay, and it's some sort of discontinued ink, or it's been in a warehouse under the heat for 400 years, and it's just not working. Oh yeah, they also had this panettone bread. I am positive I'm not saying that right. I love this bread, have you had it? Smell that. It's a fluffy bread that's a mix between fruitcake and sweetbread, but fruitcake that has more citrus notes. It's supposed to be super fluffy. That one's a little hard, but that's okay. The ones you get at Costco, they're like air. This one's not that great. I mean, it's good, I'm gonna eat it, but not compared to the Costco one that has actual fruit inside, and it's only like $5 for this huge cake. This one's lacking the citrus notes and has a very strong artificial vanilla flavor. I'd give it a 4. I'm really hungry today. I was so hungry yesterday. I had already had dinner and I was driving by Costco, whipped that car around, pulled into Costco, went to town on the samples, did 2 rounds, because sometimes if it's crowded, they don't notice you've already been there and back. Bought nothing and left feeling amazing. You'll need a box for this one and a marker. You're gonna do one of these. X box. And if you want to get silly, you can put some money in here, candies. The first time I got married, he really loved gaming on the Xbox. Borderline gaming addiction, I don't know. And I was really immature at that time and really kind of over it. Instead of understanding this person has hobbies, things they like to do that don't include me, that are perfectly healthy, you're not hurting anyone, I went crazy. This was a time when you used to have to mail in Netflix. So you'd pick out the movie you wanted, wait 4 or 5 days, get the DVD, mail it back, forth. You could pay extra to do 2, 3 cases at a time, little envelopes. So we had 3 or so of those envelope things of Netflix, the red little packets. As soon as I heard the car turn on, I put all the games and shoved them inside the envelope and sent them to Netflix. They never reached out, tried to make it right, nobody cared. Well, except him. We ended up getting a divorce. Not necessarily for that, but I'm sure that really didn't help. I learned a lot. Not to be that crazy person, and to maybe, if you're just not happy with somebody, talk about it, communicate, or leave in peace. We don't have to do these back and forth things. So anyway, if you have someone in your life who has a gaming addiction, hobby, here's a nice new Xbox. For the last one, you'll need a headband, and we're gonna take all this off. 2 cans of beets. They did not have beets at my Dollar Tree, but they did have them at Kroger for 99 cents. Pour the beets out. A little hot glue right here on the headband. Same thing on the other side. We're gonna let this dry, but these are beet headphones. Much cheaper. I don't even know how much beets are. Oh, you can get Kim Kardashian beats for $350. I need to leave right now so I can go get that great deal. That's a lot of money to listen to audiobooks. That wraps up part 2 to our Dollar Tree White Elephant gifts. Couple things before we leave each other. I did restock the crow boxes. They've been out of stock for probably about 6 months. Life just kind of got in the way. They take a really long time to make. I mean, I don't really do much of the making part. My partner does all that. But you know, he's got this thing called a full-time job that he really can't do many things after work. So anyway, he finally found some time to print them, solder them. He's down there doing stuff. I don't really know what's going on, but it makes the mechanics work. So the only ones I have available right now are the actual kit. I don't have any of the pre-built boxes right now, just the kit. It comes with everything you need to build the crow box, except for the wood, and you have to use your hands to do that. Those are on my website. It's linked below. Also, if you haven't checked out my cooking channel, they're shorter videos. They're what are they? No words to describe what's going on there. And for more daily updates, you can check out my Instagram. I post a lot of, honestly, it's a lot of garbage. It's a lot of random stuff. I post a lot of politics. I'm just kidding. You won't see me doing that. You know, updates on my squirrel, whatever my hyperfixation is at the moment, which right now it's cooking steaks on stainless steel pans, learning how to cook on the stainless steel pan, because you know, I always wanted to go to culinary school. I couldn't be a hairdresser and a chef. I had to pick one. So I picked a hairdresser, but now I'm thinking about taking night classes, but I don't know how I'm gonna swing that. I can't even stay up past 8. Anyway, so until I can go to culinary school, I'm teaching myself a lot of failures, but we're getting there. And my other hyperfixation is balloon animals, so I share a lot of just kind of day-to-day things on there. To wrap this up, I hope you're having a good week, because remember, you deserve it. Don't be stressed about the holidays. Don't be stressed. You don't deserve to do that to yourself. The gift of your presence is enough. Just remember that. You don't need to buy all these things. They're gonna return it anyway. So don't forget to be kind to yourself, be kind to others, drink water, especially during the holiday season, we gotta drink water. And no, Tito's vodka is not water. Drive slow, and I will see you next time for something cool. Something cool. Mountain Dew was slang for moonshine, which I believe that, until drinking from sunup to sundown became a no-no. I mean, some people still do it, like my stepdaddy. He's dead now because he drank sunup to sundown. Anyway, I went down this whole rabbit hole. High fructose corn syrup. You can have a good time with that. She put it in the shoe and she blew on it. Sorry, my panties, my granny panties, messing with me. They're not granny enough. They're just really getting stuck. There's my neighbor stirring again. Oh, don't worry. I'm just making a Mountain Dew cake in my bathroom. I gotta move to the middle of nowhere. I'm not meant for the suburbs to have all these neighbors. The way I check the weather is I just put my finger on the window in the morning, and if the window's cold, it's probably cold outside. You can also visually look at it. If the window's wet, it's probably raining. This just says yeehaw. That panettone bread. I finally got my new tooth. You put chewing tobacco on it. I'm not doing this anymore. Because that's completely normal, to just whip your kid with a Bible. Shameful. Are we doing roast beef, can of beans, Kentucky water.